Hey guys, Squiggles here, bringing you another Subscriber Saturday video. This one's going to be a 2v2 actually. It's going to be two Zergs taking on two Protoss. So let's see, we'll go through the whole name thing really quick. We have Ichi spawning on the left-hand side down at the bottom. And at the top left-hand, we have a zzvvpp. So those are the two Zerg players. And over here, we have the Protoss player Darkstar and his partner, the Protoss player Brufro, yeah. So it's going to be a PPVZZ, and this should be pretty cool. We're going to see kind of the two races and how they decide to oh noes. And so it looks like we have a 6 pool going on already by a zzvvpp. And hang on, is that 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 2, 2, and a 6 pool and a 7 pool going on by Ichi and a zzvvpp. So it's going to be up to the Protoss players to scout this and see what they can do. And it looks like they are both scouting, so that's very, very good that they're both going to go ahead and scout early like this. Very, very good to do on this map. And if they did not scout really early, like after Pylon, then they would be in really big trouble. And yep, so Brofru is going to be like, or Brufro, there we go, switching all the vowels. He's going to be like, holy crap, he's 6-pooling, and then his partner's going to be like, yeah, so is this guy. And yeah, so how are they going to handle this? We do have Darkstar. He has his gateway down already and throwing out a forge right away. Good response. And Brufro needs to throw in something. He's sending the probe to wall in. But I don't like this pylon placement. I feel like that can get sniped by roaches really, really easy. Not that we're going to see roaches necessarily, but I like this pylon placement more. It's just so much more protected, and you can wall in the front right here and be totally safe, and this pylon isn't in as much danger. So that's my 2 cents on that. As we see, we have Zerglings running in all over the place. Now, I think that teaming these Zerglings up is probably pretty good, but one thing that I have noticed is if you can, as we see cannons going down another pylon, if you attack both at the same time, what you can do is just scout the fronts and be like, okay, so this guy, like right now, I would attack this guy because Brofru has decided to attack normally, which means he has a pylon exposed, he has a cybernetics core, a gateway, doesn't even have anything, doesn't even have a zealot, and he needs to chrono boost the crap out of the zealot, but I don't think it's going to matter because this pylon is about to go down, and meanwhile it looks like Darkstar, oh man, zzvvpp's putting on lots of pressure on Darkstar, and it looks like this cannon may in fact go down, but I think he may hold. But look at this. Brufro has been breached, and he has lings in his mineral line, and his probes are now turning to fight. But looks like it's going to be a bad day for probes of that camp. Meanwhile, it looks like Darkstar is he's gonna hold. Okay, cool. So Darkstar making a wall and then another bigger wall around it does hold. Some damage was done, but he was able to recover. It looks like Brofru was able to go ahead, Brufro, there we go, was able to go ahead and wall in again. But he has so many Zerglings in his base, and there is only one Zealot, and the Zealot is going to do a ton of damage. But, I mean, at what cost? There's only 4 probes left? Oh my gosh. Yeah, and Darkstar's like, hey man, I got nothing because I went Forge, so I wouldn't die. So, yeah, there's that. He is getting some Zealots, and he's... Oh, poor Zerglings. These Zerglings are just getting destroyed. But, yeah, looks like Brofru, man, I cannot get that name right, is breached again, and he has only probes now to defend and only 7 probes against a larger number of Zerglings. So he's definitely in trouble. He's going to lose his core. He's going to lose the gateway, which means he's going to lose any chance of producing anything. And he doesn't really have much money anyway. So it looks like this game could end fairly quickly. And yeah, Brufro not really happy with how that turned out. But, you know, Darkstar's still okay. So the Zerg players are going to have to break Darkstar still. And I think, oh man, this is a weird, wacky setup. One thing I was going to say was instead of putting a cannon here, I like actually putting another pylon here, then putting cannons back, because once you want to break out, you can just kill the pylon right here. And like we saw when the Zerglings were coming up, they were putting on lots of pressure on the cannon. The cannon only has 150, 150, whereas the pylon has 200, 200. So you actually get more hit points if you put the pylon here to block anyway. So just a little tiny note for Darkstar. Other than that, I thought you handled it pretty freaking well. And you can see now, let's go to the income tabs really quick. You can see, yeah, so Brufro, man, oh, that name. He's really just out of it. But you can see that the Zerg players actually do not have really any units and not a lot of drones because they really committed. As my voice dies, they really committed to the 6 pool and 7 pool. So yeah, that is the trade-off they get. So excuse me. Wow. So Darkstar is a bit ahead in the economy, and it looks like he is going to be throwing down a Dark Shrine, so that's pretty sweet. And he has, holy crap, 5 cannons and a bajillion pylons too, so he should be okay. And he is chrono boosting out Warp Gates, so he's going to be looking to do a little bit of DT harass, and he is, yep, saying exactly what I just said. He is going to be going some DTs. Meanwhile, it looks like Avispu is going to be going for some Banelings, oh, and they are really good. And Ichi is going to go for a really quick lair off of one base. Just now getting Zergling speed started as well. They do have a decent amount of Zerglings in the middle, and oh no, these are all going to be Banelings. And these Banelings could actually do really well if they're able to run up here and get in this area. When they explode, they'll like hurt all these buildings, and they could open up. Yeah, actually, if he explodes on this pylon, he'll kill this cannon, he'll kill this cannon, and he'll kill this pylon, opening up a route here and severely weakening Darkstar's defenses. So we're going to have to see exactly what he does there. And we know it's going to be an attack against Darkstar because of his, or not of Ispu, but Brufro, whatever, I give up. He he doesn't really have anything to stop this. So there was a little bit of a money exchange there. Darkstar gave Brufro just enough money to go ahead and get a Nexus. So Nexus almost done. He's going to be able to start mining with his 2 probes. So I guess that's something. But here's a lot of Banelings, and here we come. Meanwhile, there are Zealots, or no, there are Dark Templar doing shenanigans, but I'll try to keep an eye on the minimap. And, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Wow, look at all the damage done. This Forge almost going down. And these units not really making the best wall ever. And it looks like he will go down. And now, oh my goodness, broken arrow. Darkstar has been compromised. His base is all kinds of messed up, as you can see. There is a DT, though, and there's no detection around, so he should be able to clean this up eventually, but maybe not before a lot of stuff happens. And he is pinging. I was going to go there anyway. But there's a DT in each of these Zerg's bases, and this DT has already 12 kills. Holy crap. He has killed every single drone, and this DT is doing likewise. He has 9 kills now, 10 kills. Oh my gosh, and look at this. There's no detection, no anything, and he's not even moving his drones. So he's just going to go ahead and lose everything again. And so if Darkstar can go ahead and re-wall right now, then he may actually be okay. You can see a couple more Banelings morphing right now. And it looks like a Vizpu is going to transfer a drone. We might be trying to like sneak a, yep, there we go, sneak a hatch someplace. But look at this. He is totally done. And this hatchery may not even make it to lair before the DT takes it out. I don't know. It's going to be close. And where's the DT that was over here? Did it get taken out? I don't know. I don't see it. So I'm going to say it probably did. Oh, no. But look at this. Zerglings, or no, Banelings. Oh, geez. Oh, yeah, oh dear. Yes, Banelings are going to come in and run away, probes, run away. Oh, no. Keep running. Keep running. Don't you dare stop. Don't you dare stop. That's really, really dangerous. Oh, man. Yeah, it looks like there is an Overseer. So the Zerg players were able to clean up those DTs, but the damage is done. Let's take a look at the economy again. Yeah, you can see 25 Harvesters for Darkstar, and he is the only one with any kind of an economy right now. The next highest person with economy is actually Brofru, or Broof, whatever, is his partner, and he has 6 probes, and he's in second place. Meanwhile, we have Ichi with 3 drones. Yay, 3 drones, and they're all on gas. Yep. So, I don't know, man. This is a pretty wacky, crazy game, but I think Darkstar may actually have this now, and he was able to keep his Dark Shrine as well, so that's going to really, really help. He is getting up to 6 gateways now, and I think he forgot to make this one into a Warp Gate because he has a ton of Dark Templar just kind of chilling there, being built. Another DT in the main of Vizpu, and oh my goodness, it looks like, well, the larva will pop. I guess that's something, but it looks like he may actually take this down, as there is nothing really close to him that can detect stealth. And boom, it goes down. So, wow, good job on the DT. And this DT only has 2 kills, but that does not do justice to the amount of damage that he has done because he has, in fact, killed the hatchery. So, yep, it still only counts as 1, as Gimli would say. But you know what? He did kill a huge structure, so that is really good. And oh my goodness, look at this. Ichi has mutas? How can he afford me? Whatever. He has no economy at all. He has 6 drones, but he does have 3 mutas, so we're going to have to see how much damage these mutas can do. There isn't really any actually anti-air or anything right here, so he could do some damage, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like only DTs and zealots, so LOL at the fact that these these mutas are actually going to do a lot of damage. Wow, I was not expecting that at all. And it looks like Darkstar can't even get out of his base. He's going to have to kill a pylon in order to get out. Meanwhile, this DT is killing off the gas because, you know, you might as well. He just has all the buildings queued. I feel like killing the Baneling Nest would be a better way to go about it. But at this point, I don't think it really matters because I think Darkstar has this in the bag. I mean, he has a lot of minerals saved up anyway. And let's go to the units. And we can see here that, yep. So, Brufro, phew. He's out of the game finally, so I can stop saying his name. Is in fact out of the game. He has nothing going on. And so he's going to go ahead and... Oh, this is actually a cool trick. I'm glad he said that. You can give control to your teammates. And so it like... This happened to me once in a 2v2. I got rushed. I got killed. And so I was like, here, give me control of your units. And so my partner literally only macroed, and I was microing all of his guys like as best as I could because I didn't have anything else to do. And we actually ended up winning because of the good micro-macro combo that we had with just 1 player versus 2. So, I mean, just because you're out doesn't mean you're out. You can still help as far as microing stuff around and things. You can't actually macro, but you can micro. It looks like a couple of DTs are going to run in here, but that is a lot of Zerglings for both players, and there is a Overseer. This Overseer is, oh man, he has paid off so well. And these DTs, oh, they're going to run. Well, see, DTs, they actually do a lot of damage. Like, they one-shot all these guys. Do they one-shot? Do they two-shot? I don't know. I think I can tell you in a sec. They should one-shot, yeah. One-shot everybody, but they're going to be taken out. And, oh, man. Darkstar has so many Zealots and DTs. He just needs to go ahead and kill one of his pylons and walk across and win and not give his opponents a chance to come back because we can see Avispu actually has... Never mind. There's a DT there. Wow, these DTs, man. Darkstar is just totally owning it up with the DTs, and he is going to kill Avispu, and Avispu is not going to be able to recover from this because he has... Oh, wait, he does have a drone. Where's the drone? Ho-ho, he has a drone. So, theoretically, he can actually get a hatchery, but here comes the death push, as it were, the limbo line of Zealots and a couple of DTs, and they are going to meet up, and it's only Speedlings and a Queen, and Speedlings not the best against Zealots, especially this many Zealots. Oh my gosh, that's a scary number of Zealots. I don't even know, even if the Zerglings get a perfect surround, I don't think it's going to be enough. And we can see here they come, and they're actually getting a no, never mind, they're running around too much. That was a lot of time wasted. And it looks like these Zealots are going to go ahead and he loses a couple of them, but yeah, he's going to go ahead and clean house with those Zealots. The Queen's going to go down, and now if we look at the units lost tab, units tab, whatever, we can see that Darkstar is the only one really harvesting, and that should spell GG. Yep, Ichi is going to go ahead and leave, and that's going to wrap it up. So really, really awesome game. A 6 pool and a 7 pool, and they actually killed one of the Protosses pretty much right off the bat, but Darkstar able to hold on like a boss and secure the win for his team. This game was submitted by Darkstar, just in case anybody was wondering. But good job, congrats, and I'll see you guys later.